Hello my little nuggets and welcome to the channel. This is Stormhaven Gaming, where you can see great games played badly. I'm John and this is the Universim. This was released way back in August of 2018. I've had it pretty much since release. It is still technically in early access. But it is still getting regular updates. I've not played it in a while. So I thought I would dive in and have a look and see what's changed. So let's start a new game. And this is this is already new. You can choose your planet size. We'll stick with default for the moment. What's the pumpkin? Halloween world. Ooh. I assume it's Halloween world. Anyway, it looks like a pumpkin, doesn't it? So pumpkin coloration. The moon is a skeleton. No, we'll stick with normal for the moment. And just default planet size. Okay, and we get our nuggets. These are our people. This is basically a god game, a god sim. Vaguely similar to sort of Black and White 2, only without the big animals. But we can choose traits. Neutral. True believer. Forever faithful and give an extra boost to creator point generation. Now, creator points are important. They allow you to do god type stuff. Unfortunately, the downside to that one is that aliens find this nugget fascinating and will send more frequent UFOs to visit your civilization. And UFOs will occasionally kidnap your nuggets. Arnold. Significantly increased carrying capacity, but low stamina and a big eater. Matinator. Mates far more regularly than other nuggets, often several times in a row. Their partner's heart unfortunately gives out after 5 matings, and they consume large amounts of food. Fugitive. Moves faster, but is a thief. Nug Norris, extraordinary strength and agility, can cause damage to nearby citizens while working, and consumes large amounts of food. They are locked. And Coffin Dodger, reanimates after death. Okay. Okay. I think we'll go for True Believer. Yeah. Okay. And what's all this? Natural disasters, occasional. Wild animal attacks, yeah, occasional. Exile aggression, neutral, yeah. Creator point regeneration, standard, rapid, or unlimited. We'll go with standard. And I will shut up and let the narrator speak when the narrator starts to speak, because he is worth listening to.
Wake up. Wake up, Creator. This is the beginning of your story. It starts with nothing. Nothing but an infinite void. However, you, with a single touch, can awaken the light. And so the universe sprang into being. Worlds filled with endless potential were scattered into the beyond. They formed into many different shapes and sizes. And while most were doomed to drift among the cosmos barren and alone, others flourished. These few planets soon became home to the greatest phenomenon of all. Life. However, life is a peculiar thing. It comes and goes as swiftly as a bit of space debris burning up in an atmosphere. A creator's purpose was always that of an observer, to simply admire the fleeting beauty of life's beginnings and ends. Yet, this balance could never last. The issue with allowing a species to evolve independently is that they always fail to do so. For life to have a better chance of succeeding, it needs a helping hand. Ah, here we are. Welcome to Mother Planet. This is a rare sight, for it came to be that there was day and night, warmth and cold, and water to flow through the planet's veins. The soil was rich with minerals, which gave rise to a thick blanket of green. The perfect ecosystem was formed. It is no wonder, then, why life has chosen to inhabit it. A new species has been born, and they need guidance. This is your purpose now. Their very existence rests in your hands.
Well, that's not ideal. I'm not sure my hands are the best place for it. Let's have a look at the planet, shall we? Let's see if I can remember how to control things. Okay, not too bad. Ooh, these are new. We have monoliths. I want to touch the monolith. I'll place the epicenter first. I've got to place the epicenter. I've got to find somewhere for my nuggets to live. So ideally we want somewhere fertile with a good selection of water and rock. That's a bit restricted there. That's a big desert. Oh, this looks potentially good. Not much stone near here. How are we looking over here? Okay, we've got raised land over here. This looks better. Oh, and we've already got a meteor over there. We've got a couple of different fruits on bushes. These things here are fruit bushes that you can see that you can get seeds from them and you can get food from them, obviously. And we're near water, so this is not a bad place. So I think we'll set the epicenter down just about there. Sorry, our evolution tower. There we go.
Take a look at your new subjects. They're called nuggets, largely because of their body's apparent inability to keep itself in one piece. Adahi and Elu, the architects of their species. They are the founders of everything that nuggets will ever know or achieve.
Okay, so that's who we have. Adahi and Elu. We have primitive tools research. So let's look at our research. It's down here. This is the research tree. And it's not bad. A few things still coming soon up this end, but yeah, there's a lot there, isn't there? I think the last time I played it, I think it was kind of around here was as far as I'd got. Maybe not even this far. I'm not sure. Anyway, there's a lot there to look at. At the moment, though, we have the choice of fire, water wheel, and water flow study. Well, we're going to want all three of these very, very quickly. But they only take a few minutes each. So we'll start with the longest one, I think. We'll start with water flow study. And then we'll go for water wheel and then fire. And then we'll think about... Probably one of the water ones. Water dowsing or leather buckets, maybe. But we'll think about that when we've got some of the research in.
Handy.
Thank you. Okay. Where's our building menu? I don't know what we've got in there, if anything. So this is our building menu. We have the epicenter buildings. all of which are locked. We have utility buildings, all of which are locked. Resource management, manufacturing, defense, recreation, legendary buildings, and space. So it looks to me, just at first glance, there's a few more buildings in some of these. And I suspect there's one or two more to unlock later on. But they are... Oh, hello. I didn't want to press that. I wanted to press that. They are building their house here. If I hover over it, I think, or click on it, there we go. They've got all the resources they need, so they're just putting it together. So that's fine. Up here, these are our creator points. And creator points can be used, as I just hinted at, for these sorts of things. These are your god powers. So you've got telekinesis, rejuvenate, le Cupidon, holy ground, that's new. Telekinesis, and there are more that open up later on. So obviously telekinesis, you can pick things up and throw them around or put them places. Holy ground, bless the ground for your nuggets to live on. Okay. Le Cupidon, give the gift of love, so you can force people to fall in love and create a family. And then rejuvenate means you can heal them. Okay. We will speed up a little bit, just until they get their house built.
This is quite a beautiful planet. Try not to ruin it, will you?
Yeah, I can't promise anything, I'm afraid. Okay, now, I do know that collecting things like meteorites is possible. You use telekinesis to pick them up and dump them in your...
Another message for you, Creator. I'm beginning to feel that nuggets have the wrong address. Do they really think you can solve these problems?
Okay, what do you want? Dear Creator, we don't mean to sound like we're complaining, but we're having a tough time doing all of the work with just the two of us. Is there any way we can expand our civilization? Maybe bring in a few extra helping hands? I sincerely hope there is an easy way of going about this, one that does not involve months of discomfort and weird cravings followed by hours of excruciating pain. Kind regards, Elu. Yeah, we can probably do that.
About reproduction, Creator.
So, Le Cupidon, we need to select one of them.
Are all unique to one another. Although there are some things that are shared.
That's not how it works.
These include the need for certain essentials like food and water, a stable roof over their heads,
there we go,
and an occasional nap. They want to learn, build, discover, and create. It would all be
I can see them now.
You. If they also didn't happen to
and
be
you.
Species that initially
there we go.
Shadows were trying to eat them.
Sorry, narrator, for speaking over you there. I was trying to get them to fall in love. And now we will casually look away. Nothing happening here. Just look over here where there's nice things happen. Look, shiny thing. Look. Pretty shiny thing. Look at that.
Would you look at that? A little baby nugget. Aren't they adorable when they're young? Don't get too attached, though. They're still mortal after all. Plus, they will soon be old enough to have an opinion and make questionable life decisions. Let's see how much you like them then.
It's a fair comment. Oh. Name the new born nuggets.
Is this
okay.
really what you want to spend your time doing? All right, then. Let's call them something silly.
Way ahead of you. Oh, let's... Can I pause the game? There we go. Pause the game. You, come here. Stone, we're going to rename you. What are we going to rename you? You are going to be Sally Forth. And... you... Come on, there we go. Are going to be Jackpot. There we go. Dear creator, thank you. You're truly an inspiration. Yes, I know. We could never have conceived such amazing names on our own. Sally Forth and Jackpot fit them perfectly. They will carry these names for as long as they live, and Nuggets will use them as a benchmark for generations to come. Okay. There we go. Right. Now, what is occurring? We've just researched something. We researched water pumps. So, okay, here we can see this is where they think the roads should go.
I've read over the new research creator.
Which is fine.
Impressive stuff for a species that still thinks the planet is flat.
So we'll pop it there so it doesn't interfere with roads. And you can already see there are sort of paths appearing where the roads are going to go. And obviously they will upgrade as the civilization progresses. Now, actually, well, let's slow things down. We'll want to have a look at this. So it requires 9 wood and 21 stone. So, oh, hello, we've received some new powers. We've got Jolt of Joy, so we can make everybody happy. Kickstart, to encourage them to get back to work. Okay, brilliant. But at the moment, we want telekinesis, because we can pick up things and chuck them in there. Now, this obviously is like 1 stone at a time. Or, oh, that was 5 stones. Okay. There's some wood over there, so we'll grab that. And we'll grab this tree.
You're looking a little weak, creator.
Oh, hush. I'm fine. So that's all the wood it needs.
Oh, we're doing this again, are we?
Yes, we are. We're being helpful.
The summer sun is excellent for slow roasting a few nuggets.
Okay. I mean, it's nighttime. So we'll just keep grabbing rocks and throwing it at the building site until there's enough there. And then all they need to do is come and build it. There you go. So now they will just come along and put it together for us. And then we will have a water pump. But we have finished our research. So we want to build a reservoir as well. Now, Old One Toolkit increases our might and unlocks the engineer's hut, which is very useful. Fishing unlocks the fishing hut, which is very useful. Water dowsing increases our water refill rates and the capacity in the reservoirs. I'm going to go for the fishing hut first, then water dowsing, then Old One Toolkits, I think. And we'll come back and look at more when we...
Natural evolution is a wonderful thing to observe. Unfortunately, it usually ends poorly. We don't have time for that. Fortunately, you have the ability to influence your civilization's evolution and improve its chances of survival. You can prioritize whatever your heart desires, but remember that the heart is idiotic at best. So use your head instead. That's a pretty good motto to live by. Well, unless you're mining stone, of course.
Again, very good point. Okay, so we've unlocked the reservoir. We want to put one of those in because this allows them to get drinking water. And we'll put it over here. And hopefully that will encourage them to kind of spread their housing in this direction. I think that's going to be best for us because then we can spread everything else kind of in this direction. Now, again, I could sit here and throw rocks and wood at that, but they're on it pretty much by themselves at the moment. So let's speed things up. I keep pressing the middle button, trying to rotate things, and it's the right button.
This
Ooh.
water pump system is rather advanced for such a young civilization. I mean, sure, it's built out of rocks, wood, and a bit of string, but impressive nonetheless.
Yes, it is. It's very impressive. Be even more impressive when they build the reservoir and it'll start filling up with water. Bear. I really like the design of the animals in here. This kind of weird neon tribal tattoo type work all over them. It's odd, But it's visually striking, and I quite like it. I think it's nice. So there.
Someone just drank from the lake again, creator. They'll never learn.
Okay, who's sick? There you are. You're sick. So, we will
I'm glad to
rejuvenate.
see you take such good care of your subjects.
So there we go. Now we have drinking water coming in here, so hopefully they won't have to drink out of the lake. Don't drink out of the lake. You're drinking out of the lake. I've just said, don't drink out of the lake.
This message is quite odd. Beware of the trees. Well, that's obviously nonsense.
Oh. Yes, okay. We healed them. That was a quest.
Not to worry. I'll just put that over here in the garbage pile. Here's another message that makes more sense.
Thank you. Yes, I think I rather jumped the gun on that one. Sorry. Right. Now, it looks to me like most of the water is actually evaporating from here. Yeah. That's quite warm there, isn't it? It is filling up very, very slowly, but... Okay, it stopped evaporating now, I think. Good. Yeah, so if it gets too hot, then it will lose water out of these and slow down the rate that it stores water, and you'll just need more pumps. But at the moment, we're okay. What can we build currently? Nothing there. Nothing there. Doesn't look like there's anything new we can build at all. Oh, no. We've got a recreation building.
Ding, ding. Another message coming through.
Okay. I heard you had the power to create miracles. I've been trying to build a hut for Sally Forth and myself to live in. Dude, that's your sister. No, I'm not going to judge. I fear I've thrown my back out with all the heavy lifting. I can hardly lift my hammer now, let alone collect all of the resources I still need. If I could get just a few more materials, we can finally finish our dream home. I think Sally Forth might leave me if I don't get this finished. Leave you for who? I'm sure someone with a far larger set of muscles and a luxury hut will sweep them away. I bet they'll have a splash pool tool, splash pool too, but I can't let that happen. Right.
This one is just being lazy.
Yeah, probably. So I could probably sort this out either by actually supplying the resources that they need, which is just stone at the moment, I think. Come on, pick it up. There we go. There we go. They can finish it now. Good. Right. We have unlocked something else. What have we unlocked? Fishing pier. Okay, let's get some fish on the go.
Interesting idea, taking to the water for more food. But what happens if the water freezes over?
We go hungry. Well, we don't, because we'll have plenty of stocks of food, hopefully. Oh, no, they're at it again. Look away, look away. Okay. Well, hopefully... No, they're still going. Good Lord. So, because we built the reservoir over here, they've decided to sort of build over here as well. So, hopefully we'll be able to sort of encourage them to keep going that way. I am going to, I think, use my telekinesis.
So, you've uprooted a tree. Now what?
Now I'm throwing it at a building site. What else do you do with trees? Silly narrator. I'm just going to grab them from random places.
Let's hope that nuggets don't overreact to the falling leaves this year.
Don't want that one. How are we doing? That's all they need. Right. Hopefully they'll get that finished quickly. What is... Oh, you're building a temple to me. Ah, how sweet. Well, get on with it then. We don't yet know when the next season is going to be because we don't have the calendar building. Okay, that should have increased something to do with our wells. What was that? The refill rate. Okay, that's increased the refill rate, so the reservoirs will refill more quickly. We're now going for the older one toolkit. We'll then go for leather buckets, primitive cooking, and storage areas to start with.
I hope all of these sparkly buttons aren't making you dizzy, creator. A fickle mind can easily be overwhelmed.
Thank you. The temple is complete. Let's look at the temple. Well, somebody definitely needs to work here. Adahay. You can work
sure
there.
That nugget's up to the task.
I like that you put skeptical in there. That's good. Now, you might notice there's a big grindy thing there, which is not necessarily the usual thing you'd see on a temple. Yes, you can sacrifice nuggets to gain creator points if you so wish. I don't know if you can sacrifice anything else. Let's assign a nugget here. Who are we going to assign? Let's assign Elu. Okay. And now we need to basically wait until our next research is complete, which won't be long. We're more than halfway through it now. Oh, mammoth. Hello, mammoth. Right. What I would like to do is find this thing and see what we can do with it. This deposit of mysterious resources seems to be living up to its name. Yeah, all right. Okay. Yeah, That's going to be there for a while, then. Fair enough. Okay, we have a population of 5 at the moment. Which isn't... Oh, no, we're going to have a population of 6 in a minute, I think. Are you praying? Pray hard. Oh, no, you're going to go and do something else. Okay, well, that's fine. Suit yourself. Hemkaibos has just been born. Welcome, Hemkaibos. Welcome to the team. Okay, so that's the older one toolkit, which gives us the engineering hut, I think. There we go, engineering hut. Now, your buildings will fall into disrepair. That's what they do. And you will need an engineering hut to repair them. So, for the moment, I'm going to put it just there. Because that will cover everything we've got and give us a little bit of extra space. But we'll need to remember to build more engineers' huts as we expand out of this area. Otherwise, they'll start falling apart and people will be unhappy. And we don't want our people to be unhappy. We want happy nuggets. That is our aim here. Happy nuggets. Looks like we're already heading into winter. But I am playing on fast forward, I suppose, so that's understandable. So we're kind of rushing through the seasons here. I have plenty of creator points, so I'll start helping these people out. Oh, and I've just scared one of them because I was picking up rocks. Ah, you'll get over it.
Fun fact, creator. Did you know that tiny little gnomes operate water pumps? Sadly, they always go on vacation during winter.
There we go. Because winter is arriving, we can see the lake is beginning to freeze up, and our fishing and engineering hut, our fishing and water pump is no longer working. So we are reliant on the water that we have stored up in here, which isn't a lot. Engineering hut is nearing completion. That's good. Let's have a look.
I would call it a winter wonderland, but we both know it's quite far from it.
Okay, so that was another water upgrade, which is a little bit late. We need to assign some nuggets here. So we'll assign Sally and Kazuti to that. And make sure everything stays up and running. And I think, for the moment, we might as well... No, we'll leave those two as labourers. I was going to put them in the temple, but I don't think that's a good idea. It might be worth building another reservoir over here. We don't want to go too far because we don't want to be outside of the range of the engineers. Oh, it's right there. That'll be fine. We'll put it down here. Down here. We'll put it down here. Like that. Yes, that's what we'll do. That'll probably encourage people to live down here, but that's fine. Oh, we've got another nugget has joined, or been born. Everybody's happy. Crime is very, very low. Well, yes, it would be. We only have 7 people. Okay, well, let's just spin on briefly until our research is complete and we've got something new to build. Okay, well, we've got cooking research, which means we can build an eatery. We want to put that fairly close to where people are living, so let's put it up here if we can squeeze it in. Yes, we can. Look at that. We'll squeeze it in right there. And that means they'll obviously be able to prepare food. And that will be of higher quality. And it's a social place so people can meet and eat and drink there. They like them. Our new reservoir is finished, but obviously won't be filling up just yet. Yeah, because our pumps are... I was going to say our pumps are frozen. Our pump is frozen. Yeah, there's really nothing I can do. I suppose I could bless the ground. Let's try that. I don't know what this does. There we go.
I'm a little confused. Don't worry, I expected as much. I know you have questions, but you'll learn everything in time, on your own, without bothering me.
Thank you. We're up to 9 nuggets, so they are breeding. That's quite a nice effect. I like that. I imagine that will fade over time. I don't know. I assume it will. Okay. I mean, there's really not a lot we can do at the moment our research is done, I think. How is this doing? Waiting for rocks. How many rocks? Quite a few rocks. Let's help them with rocks. Ooh. We can plant trees, and we can make it rain. Okay. First, we want to... Yeah, we still need to load rocks into this. So, let's do that so they can get a wriggle on and get the eatery built. There we go. We still have plenty of water by the looks of it, so that's good. Probably means they're drinking out of the lake, but never mind. Nearly there. Okay. Let's have a look. We're researching storage areas at the moment. We need discovery points. Do we have any discovery points? I cannot see where it says we have discovery points, so I assume not. Oh, there we are. Is that discovery points? That's discovery. We have 80 discovery points. Should we get cooking oils? Hunger needs reduced by 10%. Okay, we'll go for that. And then we'll get the well shaft framework because that increases the capacity and the refill speed. That will be good. And then shamanism, I think, because that unlocks the witch doctor. And increases our lifespan. So in fact, let's do that first, and then cooking oils, and then the well shaft framework. Okay. Eatery is done.
I can't say I'm a fan of nugget delicacies, but it should keep everyone relatively alive and happy. They do seem to brew some interesting beverages, though. Apologies. Spring is chasing the cold away. Now, if only we could also get rid of that smell around your civilization.
Thank you very much. Okay. So, the water pump is working again. The fishing hut is working again. We can now build a warehouse, which we will do, and we will put over here, I think, if we can squeeze it in. Yes, we can. We'll get it right there. And I think it's probably a good idea to build another water pump. And we will pop that just there. Okay, and we will leave it there for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. I do like this game. I like the art style. I like the kind of chill progression. I like the narrator. I think he's very amusing. But let me know what you think. It is, as I say, it's been out since 2018, so it's not technically a new game. Have any of you played it? What do you think of it? Is it something you'd like to see more of? Let me know in the comments. And as usual, please do give us a like and a subscribe if you have enjoyed it and you would like to see more. And until next time, I've been John. This has been the Universim. Please do take care of yourselves, stay safe, and bye-bye.